Taking a look at Kyber Network on the 4-hourly chart, I have actually drawn this little uptrend here that you can see that we've been respecting for the most part, and just recently we have broken bearish out of it. If we zoom in here a little bit, you can see we did break out of this trend line. We had a kiss of death, and currently we're starting to trend lower. If we zoom back out on the daily here, you can see that we are in somewhat of a bear flag pattern. Usually when we have a move into something like this, it is a continuation pattern, so it continues the move that came into it. So here you can see we had a downtrend into this, so we should have another downtrend out of it. And usually what you can do is take a price range from here to here and extrapolate the price data downwards, and you can see that it is targeting somewhere around 45 cents. Now keep in mind these price targets don't always play out. Sometimes they do stop short, and sometimes they even overshoot the price target, but this is just to get a general idea of where the price could be heading. Zoom in here and take a look at the Ichimoku cloud and the EMA ribbon. You can see that the Ichimoku cloud is pretty far away from us and really not that large, so it's not that much of a concern at the moment. You can see that we did turn the EMA ribbon red, and of course the first test of it, we did not break it to the upside, which is to be expected. We had another test of it right here, which sent us lower, and ultimately we have broken this uptrending level of support that has kept us up ever since around the 13th of May. So as of right now, it's really not looking that great. Hop down on the 4-hourly chart. Again, you can see this trend line we have broken. We did find a bit of support off the green EMA ribbon here, but ultimately we failed at the 200 EMA, which sent us lower. We also rejected out of this red Ichimoku cloud. We did come up to almost test the 200 EMA yet again, but we also failed that as well. And really, since we didn't even retest this and we found a rejection, that just shows weakness in my opinion. Not going to talk too much on the hourly because it's pretty much just an extension of the 4-hourly at this point. But you can see here that we did use the Ichimoku cloud as support for quite a bit of time. Here you can see that we tested the Ichimoku cloud too many times and we did break it to the downside. This is really important, so you can see a difference from here. We had pretty much only one test of the Ichimoku cloud as well as the 200 EMA. We trended higher, and then here we had way too many tests of it and eventually broke the floor. If we zoom out on the chart a little bit here, you can see that we did wick below these previous lows here, which really isn't a great sign in my opinion. This could be a start of a new downtrend, setting lower lows as well as lower highs. So some things up here, we're probably going to find a move all the way back down to 382 again. We could have another bounce here, but it'll likely set a lower high and probably do something like this before we start trending lower. And depending on how bearish this is, it could just blow right through the 382. So be looking out for a break much below the 382 here, which is sitting at 128, and really you could probably say all the way at the bottom of this wick, which is sitting at $1. If we do break the 382 to the downside, we'll likely see a move all the way to the 618, which is sitting around 45 cents, and this is also where the price target that I took earlier is pointing. And if you zoom out here, you can see that the 618 is around a area of some price activity. You can see we set somewhat of a bottom around here and we set somewhat of a top around here. We could very well find a bounce at the 0.5 level where these lows are as well as these highs, but a bounce here could very well be just a bounce. We could see something like this where we retest the 382 and then find that another move down. If somehow we manage to hold support right here, which I don't think is very likely, so really I'll just probably say the 382. If we do manage to hold the double bottom at the 382, we could see a break above the previous high here all the way up to this red box of resistance, which would be a good sign, especially if we come down and set a higher low from here. We could be starting a new uptrend. But if we do manage to rally here, I'd be looking at a rejection, say anywhere around this previous top, which is sitting around $3, or all the way up to this red box of resistance, which is sitting between 3.3 all the way up to $4.3. So this is all I have for Kyber Network today. If you enjoyed this video, go to the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go and do so. If you'd like to join the Discord, I've posted the link to it in the description below. As always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.